The book that I read was Their Eyes Were Watching God. And why I chose this book was I've never read it before and I found it very interesting. Uh, the topic that I chose to speak on is plot. And the story begins when Janie's walking back into town and in her overalls, and the ladies are sitting on the front porch judging her because she's in overalls instead of one of her beautiful dresses that she always dressed in. Um, her friend Phoebe sees her and feels sorry for her and takes her some food to check on how she's doing, whether Tea Cake has ran off with her money and left her destitute, or how her friend is. So the rising action begins when grandmother catches Johnny Taylor kissing Janie over the fence and decides that she needs to marry her off because she might become an unwed mother to Logan Killix. Logan Killix has 60 acres and he is a farmer and he plants his garden and he decides that he wants to have two mules and make Janie work also. And she doesn't find him very attractive because he smells and she can't stand to turn over in the bed because he smells so bad. And she finds herself back at the fence looking down the road for a better life. The climax of the story, Their Eyes Were Watching God, was when Tea Cake, during the hurricane that happened in Florida, becomes bit by a dog and gets rabies from it. And Janie tries to nurse him back to health, and he has a pistol and a shotgun, and the pistol's under his pillow. So when he goes out to get a drink of water, she tries to unload his pistol quickly, and she manages to get all the bullets out of it except for two. Well, he gets angry at her and decides that he will shoot her. So he tries to shoot her twice. And when he tries to shoot her the third time, she shoots him. And she has to go before a grand jury and to find out if she's guilty or innocent. And they find her innocent. The fallen action is when the grand jury comes back with a verdict of not guilty and they release her. She then goes back to Eatonton, and that's where they see her walking down the road in her overalls. Also, the story is told by Janie in the first person omnipresence. There are several events that back this example up. For example, grandmother worries about Janie getting pregnant and not being married after seeing Janie at the fence with Johnny Taylor allowing him to kiss her. Then Janie's grandmother makes even faster moves to get her married. The reader can also see an example when Janie is talking to Logan Killix and tells him that she may run off, and he says that that was one of his most held-in fears. Another example is when she's married to Joe, and Joe becomes really jealous of her because of her hair being down, and he saw this one of the customers playing with her hair behind her back and becomes real jealous and makes her tie her hair up. So this is my oral presentation. Edwina Hires, American Literature, instructor Raymond Atkins, May the 3rd, 2015.